From the terrifying depths of a mechanical shark to the wonder of a lost alien, and the stark reality of historical atrocities, one filmmaker has consistently reshaped the cinematic landscape. Steven Spielberg isn't just a director, he's a master storyteller whose name is synonymous with the magic of movies. Join us as we journey through the extraordinary life and career of a true visionary. Steven Allen Spielberg was born on December 18, 1946, in Cincinnati, Ohio, to an Orthodox Jewish family. His father, Arnold, was an electrical engineer who worked on early computer development, and his mother, Leah, was a concert pianist and artist, both of whom instilled a blend of scientific curiosity and artistic expression in their young son. The family moved frequently during his childhood, from Haddonfield, New Jersey, to Phoenix, Arizona, a nomadic existence that would later inform his films with themes of displacement and the search for belonging. This constant change often made him feel like an outsider, a feeling he would deeply explore in characters throughout his career. At the age of 12, Spielberg's passion for filmmaking ignited when his father bought him an 8mm camera. Instead of simply documenting family events, he began crafting elaborate short films, often starring his sisters or friends, complete with special effects, elaborate plots, and even explosions. His early productions included thrilling war films like Escape to Nowhere, using toy soldiers and model airplanes, and science fiction adventures. He even charged admission for his neighborhood screenings, demonstrating an entrepreneurial spirit and a knack for captivating an audience from a very young age. Spielberg's parents' divorce when he was 19 deeply affected him and became a recurrent, unspoken theme in many of his early films. The pain of a fractured family unit, and the search for a new, sometimes alien, family, is a thread woven through classics like E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Despite his obvious talent, Spielberg faced significant academic struggles in high school. He felt like an outsider, often bullied for being Jewish and academically unremarkable in traditional subjects, yet his creative mind was constantly buzzing with cinematic ideas. After graduating, Spielberg applied to film schools at the University of Southern California, USC, and UCLA, widely considered the top programs at the time, but was rejected from both. This early setback, however, only fueled his determination, proving that talent often finds its own path. Undeterred, he enrolled at California State University, Long Beach, studying English, but spent most of his time unofficially auditing film classes and sneaking onto the Universal Studios lot. His tenacity and self-taught expertise were already becoming apparent. It was during this period, in 1968, that Spielberg directed his first significant short film, a 26-minute piece titled Amblin. This silent, character-driven story about a young couple hitchhiking across the desert showcased his budding visual style and storytelling prowess, earning him vital industry attention. Amblin caught the attention of Sidney Sheinberg, then the head of production at Universal Television. Impressed by the young director's talent, Sheinberg offered Spielberg a 7-year directing contract for television, making him the youngest director ever to be signed to a long-term deal by a major Hollywood studio. Spielberg quickly cut his teeth on various TV shows, directing episodes of popular series like Night Gallery and Marcus Welby, M.D., and even an acclaimed episode of Columbo starring Peter Falk. These assignments honed his craft, allowing him to experiment with different genres and techniques under tight deadlines. The true breakthrough in his television career came with the 1971 TV movie Duel. Based on a short story by Richard Matheson, the film chronicled a terrifying cat-and-mouse game between a businessman and an unseen truck driver on a desolate highway, turning a simple premise into a nail-biting thriller. Duel's critical success was undeniable, showcasing Spielberg's mastery of suspense and visual storytelling even on a small budget. Its impact was so profound that Universal decided to give it a theatrical release in Europe and later in the United States, launching Spielberg onto the global stage. This success paved the way for his feature film debut, The Sugarland Express, in 1974. Starring Goldie Hawn, the film followed a desperate young couple on the run to reclaim their baby, earning critical praise for its powerful performances and realistic, often melancholic, tone. But it was his next project that would forever change the industry, Jaws. Released in 1975, this terrifying tale of a great white shark terrorizing a New England beach town became the first true summer blockbuster, redefining how films were marketed and consumed. The production of Jaws was famously fraught with challenges, most notably the unreliable mechanical shark, nicknamed Bruce. These technical difficulties forced Spielberg to rely more on suspense and suggestion rather than explicit gore, a creative constraint that ultimately heightened the film's terrifying impact. Jaws was a phenomenal success, shattering box office records and captivating audiences worldwide. It solidified Spielberg's reputation as a master of suspense and spectacle, and its impact on popular culture was immense, making generations wary of going into the water. Following Jaws, Spielberg was given creative carte blanche, leading to Close Encounters of the Third Kind in 1977. This deeply personal film explored themes of first contact with alien intelligence, reflecting Spielberg's childhood fascination with the unknown and his own family dynamics. While Close Encounters was critically acclaimed and a box office hit, his next film, the 1979 World War II comedy Star 1941 Star, became his first major commercial and critical misstep. Though ambitious, its chaotic tone and sprawling narrative failed to resonate with audiences, teaching Spielberg valuable lessons about pacing and storytelling. The 1980s saw Spielberg continue his reign as the king of blockbusters, starting with Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1981. Collaborating with George Lucas, he brought to life the iconic archaeologist Indiana Jones, blending thrilling action, adventure, and humor into a global phenomenon. Just 1 year later, in 1982, came E.T., the Extraterrestrial. This heartwarming tale of a young boy befriending an alien became an emotional touchstone for millions, exploring themes of friendship, innocence, and loss with unparalleled tenderness. It remains one of the highest-grossing films of all time. The success of E.T. allowed Spielberg to establish his own production company, Amblin Entertainment, in 1984. Named after his breakthrough short film, Amblin became a powerhouse responsible for producing a string of beloved films, from Gremlins to Back to the Future. While primarily known as a director, Spielberg also made significant contributions as a producer and writer during this period. He co-wrote and produced Poltergeist and served as a producer on Gremlins and The Goonies, showcasing his knack for identifying and nurturing talent. The Indiana Jones saga continued with Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom in 1984. Darker and more intense than its predecessor, it pushed boundaries and, along with Gremlins, contributed to the creation of the PG-13 rating due to its intense sequences. In a dramatic shift from his blockbuster image, Spielberg directed The Color Purple in 1985, an adaptation of Alice Walker's Pulitzer Prize-winning novel. This powerful and emotionally raw drama about the struggles of African American women in the early 20th century garnered critical acclaim and numerous Oscar nominations. Despite its 11 Academy Award nominations, The Color Purple famously won none, leading to a significant discussion about recognition for serious dramatic work from the blockbuster director. This experience fueled his ambition to continually challenge himself as an artist. He continued to explore serious historical themes with Empire of the Sun in 1987, a coming-of-age story set in a Japanese internment camp during World War II, seen through the eyes of a young British boy. The film demonstrated his growing maturity and versatility as a filmmaker. Spielberg returned to his producing role for the groundbreaking Who Framed Roger Rabbit in 1988, a technical marvel that seamlessly blended live action and animation. This film pushed the boundaries of visual effects and reignited interest in classic animation, showcasing his innovative spirit. He reunited with Harrison Ford and Sean Connery for Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade in 1989, often considered a fan favorite. This installment explored Indy's relationship with his father, blending action with a strong emotional core, and providing a satisfying conclusion to the trilogy. The early 1990s saw Spielberg continue to experiment, directing Hook in 1991, a star-studded reimagining of Peter Pan. Though it received mixed critical reception, it remains a beloved film for many, showcasing his enduring capacity for childlike wonder and grand spectacle. 1993 marked an unparalleled year for Spielberg, releasing two films that would redefine his legacy. The first was Jurassic Park, a monumental achievement in visual effects that brought dinosaurs to life with breathtaking realism. It shattered box office records, once again proving his mastery of the blockbuster. The second film of 1993 was Schindler's List, a stark and profoundly moving historical drama about Oskar Schindler, who saved over 1,000 Jews during the Holocaust. Shot in black and white, this intensely personal project earned Spielberg his first Academy Awards for Best Director and Best Picture, cementing his status as a serious dramatic filmmaker. Building on this triumph, Spielberg co-founded DreamWorks SKG in 1994 with Jeffrey Katzenberg and David Geffen. This new studio aimed to challenge the established Hollywood system, producing a diverse range of projects from animated classics to acclaimed dramas, further expanding his influence. He revisited the world of dinosaurs with The Lost World, Jurassic Park in 1997, a darker, more action-heavy sequel. While commercially successful, it struggled to capture the same sense of wonder as the original, highlighting the challenges of following up a groundbreaking masterpiece. That same year, Spielberg released Amistad, a historical drama based on the true story of a slave revolt aboard a Spanish slave ship in 1839. This powerful film shone a light on a critical moment in American history, continuing his exploration of social justice and human rights. Spielberg once again cemented his reputation as a master of historical drama with Saving Private Ryan in 1998. This unflinching and visceral depiction of the Normandy landings and the search for a soldier brought a new level of realism to the war film genre, earning him another Best Director Oscar. The 2000s saw Spielberg continue his diverse output, including AI, Artificial Intelligence in 2001, a poignant sci-fi drama originally conceived by Stanley Kubrick. Spielberg completed Kubrick's vision, creating a beautiful yet melancholic meditation on humanity and artificial life. He continued his foray into thought-provoking science fiction with Minority Report in 2002, a thrilling dystopian future where crimes are predicted before they happen. This film showcased his ability to blend complex ethical questions with gripping action and innovative visual design. In 2002, Spielberg also released Catch Me If You Can, a stylish and witty true crime drama about a young con artist. It offered a lighter, more playful side of his directorial style, featuring brilliant performances from Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hanks. The mid-2000s saw him reunite with Tom Hanks for The Terminal, 2004, a charming story about an Eastern European immigrant stuck in an airport, and then deliver a blockbuster alien invasion film, War of the Worlds, 2005, which brought his signature spectacle to a new generation. Showing his versatility, Spielberg directed Munich in 2005, a taut political thriller based on the Israeli government's secret retaliation against the Black September terrorists after the 1972 Munich Olympics. It was a dark, morally ambiguous film that once again proved his ability to tackle challenging subjects with nuance. After a gap, he brought back Indiana Jones for Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull in 2008, and continued to explore diverse genres with Warhorse and the animated The Adventures of Tintin in 2011, demonstrating his ongoing creative drive. His historical dramas continued to garner accolades, particularly Lincoln in 2012, a meticulous and powerful portrayal of the final months of Abraham Lincoln's life and his fight to abolish slavery. Daniel Day-Lewis's transformative performance under Spielberg's direction earned him an Oscar. From the Cold War espionage of Bridge of Spies to the fantastical whimsy of the BFG, the journalistic urgency of The Post, the virtual reality spectacle of Ready Player One, and the vibrant musical West Side Story, Spielberg continues to push boundaries and captivate audiences, proving that the master storyteller's journey is far from over. Steven Spielberg's unparalleled career spans over 5 decades, marked by a relentless pursuit of storytelling excellence across every genre imaginable. He has not only directed some of the most beloved and impactful films in cinematic history but has also shaped the very language of filmmaking, inspiring countless directors and forever influencing how we experience the magic of the movies. And that brings us to the end of our journey through the incredible life of Steven Spielberg. His films have thrilled us, moved us, and made us believe in the impossible. Which of Spielberg's movies is your absolute favorite, and why? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with a fellow film enthusiast, and don't forget to subscribe for more captivating biographies and cinematic explorations. Until next time, keep watching the screen.